Word.
Without objection, the gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, today this new Congress will put America's fiscal house in order. It will do so by presenting and voting on the Democratic budget as designed by Mr. Spratt, the chairman of the Budget Committee, and the House Democrats. I wish that it were coming to the floor with bipartisan support in the Congress. I know it has bipartisan support in the country. I commend Mr. Spratt for his exceptional leadership and bring to the fore a budget for the future, a budget that will initiate an era of accountability in government spending and in government accountability on our priorities. It is a budget that will come to balance in both the spending and also in terms of its priorities. This putting our house in order is necessary because for the last 6 years, the Bush administration and the Republicans in Congress have increased spending while giving tax cuts to the wealthiest few in our country, leaving our country awash in red ink, mortgaging our children's future. It's just not right. They inherited, when President Bush took office, he inherited a budget situation because of the pay-go principles adopted by the Clinton administration with the Democrats in the Congress. Because of those principles, the last 4 Clinton budgets were budgets in surplus. Because of those pay-go principles, coming out of the Clinton years, we were on a trajectory of $5.6 trillion in surplus. $5.6 trillion in surplus, on our way to ridding ourselves of the national debt. Because of the irresponsible budgeting of the Republicans in Congress and in the White House, we are now on a trajectory of $3 trillion in deficit, a swing of approximately $9 trillion. This is historic, and again, it is wrong. It is wrong for our children. It mortgages their future. It is wrong for our economy. This fiscal unaccountability will be corrected today with the passage of this budget, and I commend Chairman Spratt and the Democrats on the committee for taking us to this place. Just imagine, we were on our way to ridding ourselves of the national debt. We are now on our way to increasing it. The budget put forth by the chairman is one that honors our responsibilities to the American people. A budget should be a statement of our national values. Our federal budget should reflect what is important to us as a nation. That's how we should allocate our resources. We should do it in an ethical way, in a fiscally sound way, and the most honest and open way. And we must do it always with an eye to the future. And that's what this budget does. It honors our responsibility, first and foremost, to protect the American people. And that is why it has the endorsement of almost every veterans group. And they are actively supporting this legislation and advocating a yes vote. It honors our commitment to grow our economy, to create good-paying jobs for the future by investing in innovation. And that's why it has the support of the Council on Competitiveness and almost any entity that is geared to the future, to innovation, and to keeping America #1. It honors our commitment to our children, how they are cared for with their health care, with their education, and the economic strength of their families. And that's why it has the support of so many organizations, religious organizations, who see a budget as a moral document. And it honors our commitment to preserve our planet for the future. And that's why it has the support right to left, Democratic and Republican, nonpartisan, nonprofit, any entity that you can name involved in preserving our planet, in energy independence, in respecting God's creation, which nature is, honoring that our commitment to nature and to the future, preserving the planet. This budget does that. Again, it does it all in a fiscally sound way. No new deficit spending. Pay as you go. So think about what was inherited by this Congress. Think about what was inherited by this Congress 6 years ago and the President. $5.6 trillion in surplus on a trajectory. Now we're $3 trillion in a trajectory of deficit. It's just not right. We can reverse it today. Again, the support outside this Congress indicates that the American people are so far ahead of the Congress of the United States when they think about our values and how our budget should reflect those values, about accountability and how responsible we should be for the taxpayer's dollar, and about the future. So I urge my colleagues to support the Spratt House Democratic budget. To vote aye on that is a vote for the future. It's a vote for an era of accountability, new era of accountability. It is a vote for a moral statement, a statement of our national values. Thank you, Mr. Spratt, for your leadership. I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields